Calling you a radical. Again, I predicted all this. Megan Rice, Megan Rice. This is in such poor taste what this professor from Georgetown is doing. Politico. Now, Politico puts an article about Megan Rice after she is passed. As you know, I was at the trial. I was at the potluck. I've worked with Megan Rice for decades. I protested with her many, many times. I'm the guy that broke the news when nobody even knew where she was, when they had her hid out in the prison, from the prison in Brooklyn. I mean, all the work that I've done in real time. She says I befriended her in 2017. By the way, the Megan Rice nuns made me this. It had a Atoms for Peace tag on it and St. Michael on the back, and it fell off and I lost it. And I know what Megan Rice would say. Must have been God. I will quote Megan Rice to me. Well, Megan, you guys used to always say you're okay with the technology, just against the moms. I kind of hijacked that. Kevin, you were sent by God. I think it's in extremely poor taste. Politico puts it on now. Now, Megan Rice, when she told me she was going to do it before she did it. I mean, she's been talking about doing it, Y12. When she did it, of course, they arrested her. Barack Obama charged her as a terrorist, refused to let her out of jail. She had bail money. She had a great lawyer. She was not violent. She wasn't anything. So he put her in a holding facility, built the hold for 2 to 3 weeks for almost 3 years. Turned down the heat to 54 degrees and almost killed her. If you don't believe me, go ask Megan, her niece, who I talked to Megan. By the way, I'll send this to Caragalla because they were pissed because Caragalla didn't show up. Oh, I did. You know, they're going to name the Dorothy Day the Ferry. You know, I do all that work in Lower Manhattan. You know, Dorothy Day literally raised Megan Rice. Literally. You know, all the work I did with Megan for all those years. And they throw her in jail and no media. None. None. I'm going crazy. As you know, I've done hundreds, if not thousands of videos on it. I mean, I was all over it from the day. No media. Not Politico, not New York Times, not nobody. Nobody. Where was Politico then? Now they want to come out after she's passed away. I think it's in incredibly poor taste. I think it's disgusting. It reminds me of Pat Tillman when he passed away and the Phoenix Cardinals grandstanding in camo uniforms after. In Pat Tillman's journal, he said, if I happen to get killed, please do not let these grandstand, these fake bullshit wars, my dead body. And that's exactly what they did. And they're doing it to Megan. I'm disgusted. So there she is, a Georgetown. Yeah, where was she the whole time? Where was she when Megan was locked up? I will quote Megan Rice in the trial. I'm sitting from here to there from her, holding the hand of Mary Evelyn Tucker on the left, the first Roman Catholic ordained female holding my other hand. You know, I will quote Sister Snow at the potluck. Well, Kevin Blanche, you must have been sent by God. I talked to Megan not long ago at the Peace Vigil in front of the White House. She just hugged me. And, you know, inside the trial, she would call the prosecutor Timothy. Well, I'd like to thank you, Timothy. Thank you for putting an 85-year-old nun in a holding facility built for hold for 2 to 3 weeks for 3 years and turning down the heat to 58 degrees and trying to kill me. Oh, thank you. So when I get out, I have something else to protest. I'm the guy that started the petition. I'm the guy that politicked the judicial judges. They got the 2 million. I started that petition. Me and Patrick Henry together. We did that together. They got her out on a pill, or she would have died in prison. Kevin Blanche, she used to say this to me all the time. You're sent by God. Incredibly poor taste. Politico now. Where were you then? No media covered her when she was sitting in prison. I will quote her own niece. Go ask her niece. She lives in Manhattan right there. We'll quote her. Kevin, I'm the only one, because I was scheduled to get in and talk to her, and they wouldn't let me. Several reporters from abroad, none from here. Her niece is the only one that I didn't see her. She's not doing good. She's putting on a strong face. She's not doing well. And that's in the Knoxville airport. Her niece, Megan, to my face. Where's Carol Gallagher? She asked me. I said, I covered for Gallagher. I said, I think her husband's sick, but you know. So it's incredible poor taste. I think it's disturbing. Oh, I met Megan Rice in 2017. We're going to raise money for this house, this, that. I used to sleep in the Megan Rice house. Sleep, you know, Greg and Michael, we did all that work. I mean, Megan and I go way back. Annika, my mate, was died from the Ukraine. That's who lined me up with her, Megan Rice. I used to protest with Madeline, her mother. So I think it's, I predicted. I says, I'll report this in real time. No media at the trial. I was the only media at the trial in Knoxville. Me and some local news stations. That was it. I was blown away. It was a giant story internationally, and there was no media. I was there, you know, and I was full of cancer. I flew all over the world. I was there. I'm the guy that broke to the world where she was at because I had her hid out when she was in the women's detention center there in Brooklyn. I walked over there, shot videos there, tried to get in. Last conversation I had with Megan was what she always said to me. They're standing in front of the peace vigil. I'm at the peace vigil. And they're doing their gig. She doesn't know it's me. I just walk over real quiet. Can I get a picture with you, ladies? Oh, yeah, sure. She keeps looking. Kevin. She comes over and just starts to cry. And hugs me. I almost started to cry. Really nice. You want to come out now. Where were you then? When we could have made a difference. When that's what she wanted. She told me to my face, Kevin,